Good morning. Good morning, good morning. We talked the whole night through. Good morning to you. Don't sing to everybody in there. Hopefully most of you will jump on live in a second and you'll have missed that little sing song. Those of you that watch this later, enjoy. Enjoy. Sarah and I are going to join our own choir, given that Aileen won't let her join hers. Hello, somebody watching. Good morning to you. Hey, Michelle McNichol, how are you today? Who else have we got on today? Who else? Come speak to me. Show me your lovely waves. Say hello. Where are you? Weather's miserable here again today. Darling. It is rained all night. Woke up to rain this morning. Cloudy, dull. We might get some sun later, but hey, we've got yoga to do, so all is good with the world. Hey, Frida from Calpe, how are you today? Hi, Valerie. Come on in and join me. Who else we got? A little icon up there that I can see. Is that Barbara? Is that Barbara Turner up there? I can't see. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, give it a few minutes. How are we all doing today? Are we all healthy? All our family healthy? Hey, Judith, Marriott. Good morning to you. Hiya, Diane. Morning, Diane. So we're checking in from Liverpool. We are checking in from Calpe, different parts of Costa Blanca. Okay, let me know how you are. Where are you? How have you been getting on with your yoga this week? Have you managed to do most of the classes? Have you found them easy? Have you found them hard? Like, give me some feedback. Hi, Brenda. Hi, sweetheart. And Jane Potter is in the house. Good morning, lovely Jane. So, let me know. Are you enjoying these sessions? Is there like different types of yoga that you want to see me doing? Are you happy with what we're doing? So give me some feedback. Thank you so much for photographs that people keep sending me of your yoga happening. Thank you so much. Those people that maybe don't join in with us right now and they watch a bit later on in the day and they pop me a little message. Thank you very much for letting me know that you've checked in. Good morning, Sarah Hogans. How you doing, sirs? Somebody actually said to me the other day, who is this Sarah Longlegs? I can't see her. Yeah, her name isn't really Sarah Longlegs, but she has got very long. How's the sitting cross-legged going, Sarah? Maybe I should do this. Oh, helps me as well. Hello, Shirley Prentice. How's the weather in the UK today? It's still miserable here. Okay, got a few people coming on. Please send our son back. Oh, I think I've got a hair. I've got a hair on my nose. I can see it. I can see it wafting about. It's going to tickle me. If I sneeze, I'm healthy. I've just got a hair tickling my nose. Oh, okay. How are we doing for time? How are we doing for time? 2 minutes past. Let's give it another minute or so. It's me, short legs. Still struggling on my cross legs. It's because they're so long, Sarah. Okay, so some people very tight legged is very uncomfortable and it ends up like this and we end up rounded in the back. To sit cross-legged, and it's not benefits you get from practicing are really important because it will start to open up the hips and stretch these muscles out. But what we don't want is to sit cross-legged in this kind of hunched position with the knees up. So the best thing for you to do, good morning Caroline, good morning Jan and I, is to get a block or a big cushion and sit up nice and high. And see how I'm tipping forward on this block? It's actually coming off the floor here. I'm going forward, so I feel like I'm hinging from the hips. If you just get a block and you sit on it flat bottom, you're still going to end up sitting like this. So I'm kind of forward, let the knees drop through the lower back. Using rolled up towel, better because you can get that squashiness there. Blocks are a little bit hard. But we start to open up through the inner thighs, the hips, the lower back, all good stuff, so it's good practice. Okay, got a few people on now. How are we doing for time? It is 4 minutes past 10. Shall we go? Are you ready to go? Are we ready? Okay, might be a bit tough today. It's Friday. We're going to flow. Before we start, I just want to say a big happy birthday to the beautiful Matty and to Denise Pick. Now, I'm not sure that Matty is on yet. She might be watching. She's just not said hello. Maybe Denise Pick is watching. She's just not said hello. Maybe they're going to watch later, but I know they will watch sometime. So I just want to say to you, massive, big, happy birthday. Have a wonderful day, both of you. Okay, we are going to flow. We're going to be up on the feet. It's going to be kind of a continuous movement. You're going to get a bit warm. You might get a bit lost. Make sure those feet are grounded. You might topple a little bit. So, alright, just work with it. Work with your breath. Pause when you need to. Stop when you need to. Join in when you can. It's only 30 minutes. We can do this, yeah? Morning, Janet. Hi, Jules. Come on, we're going to flow. Let's get up on the feet. Yeah. So you're going to be facing, probably, the long end of your mat, because we're going to go from our flow straight into our sun salutation. So you want to be facing the short edge of your mat, so you've got this space behind you. I am going to face this way so that you can see me, so that I can see you. We're going to bring hands together. Hi, Roz. We're going to bring hands together, thumbs to the heart. Okay, I'm not going to say hello to anyone else now because I'm just going to be with you and be present and enjoy our yoga together today. So, just feel your feet grounded into the floor. Feel the weight on your feet. Feel that connection to the earth. Feel the energy drawing up from the earth, up through the feet, through the legs, because you're going to need it. Nice energy. A few breaths in and out. In and out through the nose. And exhale it all out completely. Inhaling down, out and up. You should know this by now. Our flow, I think we've done it every single day. Exhale to the floor. Halfway up, shoulder blades back, heart reaching forward. Exhale all the way over, nose to toes. Inhale all the way up, arms reach out, up to the top. Exhale back to the heart. Inhaling down, out and up. Exhale to the floor. Push that bum away, bend your knees, nice long spine. Inhale, halfway, shoulders back, heart forward. Exhale all the way over. Inhale, push down into those feet, pull in your belly, come to the top. Exhale back to the heart. Big circles with the arms. Inhale, down, out and up. Exhale to the floor. Halfway up, shoulders back, spine is long. All the way over. And all the way up to the top. Belly is in, push down into the legs, palms together. Hands to the heart. Two more. Inhale, down, out and up. Exhaling to the floor. Halfway up, let your breath be your guide. Inhale lifts you. Exhale allows you to soften. Inhale all the way up, lifts you up, palms to the top. Exhale back to the heart. Last one. Inhale, down, out and up. Big circle, reach for the top. Exhale, float to the floor. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Halfway up. Knees stay soft. All the way over, nose to toes. And all the way up. Pull the belly in. Reach for the top. Exhale back to the heart. Palms stay together. Stretching straight up to the top. Coming into our sun salutation. Exhale, fold to the floor. Bend those knees and lift that bum high to the sky. Right foot step into the back of the mat. Knee comes down. Lengthen the spine, lift through the crown of the head. Feel this little stretch through the quads, hip flexors. Nice long spine, lengthen through the neck. Wow, feels good, doesn't it? That first hip stretch. Some of you are like, no, it doesn't. Feels nice. Okay, I'm going to step back to plank. Palms on the floor, tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Left foot stepping back to join the right foot. In plank. Get that stability through the hands, shoulders back and down, belly is up, knees to the floor. Lift the bum, pull the belly in, tuck those elbows in, heart to the floor. Inhaling, drop the hips, lift the chest, little cobra. Might just be coming up an inch or so. You might come up a little bit higher. Tuck the toes. Lift the bum to the sky, lengthen through the spine. Soften the knees. Pull that lower rib cage in and up. You don't want to be dumping that rib cage down to the floor. Keep the abdomen strong. Here we go. Right leg, lift it up. Bring that knee into the chest. Use your belly muscles to bring that thigh high. And step it all the way to the top. Or anything you can do to get it there. Left knee is down on the floor. Lengthen through the spine. Nice and long. So I'm trying to do something a little bit different every day. A little bit change in intensity. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, step it forward and fold forward. Lift the bum high, soften those knees. Inhaling, pushing down into the feet. Lift all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lifting up and lengthening. Exhaling, float to the floor. Left foot to step back. Knee comes down. Lengthen the spine. Oh. You can grow, you can breathe. Right foot, gonna step back to plank, belly in. And knees to the floor, bum is high, chest to the floor. Inhale to cobra, shoulder blades back, elbows stay soft. Don't want to lock those joints, you're not pushing up into the hands. We're using the back muscles, the core muscles. Tuck the toes, lift the bum, lengthen through, downward facing dog. Left leg lifting high, and coming all the way to the top, step it forward. Right knee to the floor and lengthen. Few breaths. Just let it open, let the hips open. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee, step it forward, fold forward. Remember, soft knees. Bum is high, spine is long. Inhale, belly pulling back. Push through those legs all the way up. Exhale, hands to the sides. Inhale, going to change it a little bit. Exhale. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, fold forward from the hip joint. Right foot to step back. Is down. Okay. Going to ground through the feet. Going to push into that left foot, push into that right knee, the top of the right foot, pull in the belly, come all the way up. Belly is strong. You don't want to dump into your lower back here. We're lifting up out of the lower back. Imagine someone's lifting your rib cage up. Use that front foot to push down and forward. I know some of you are going to be all wobbly now, so it means you're not grounding. You really need to push down into the floor. Feel those legs strengthen. Hands together. And lift those arms up to the sky. Rib cage lifts up out of the waist. Heart lifts high. Few breaths. And exhale, bring those hands down to the floor. Going to keep this back knee on the floor. We're going to lift the bum high. So you start to straighten your front leg. See what's happening here? Front leg is starting to straighten, but I'm not sitting down to my back heel. I'm going to keep that bum high. Front toes, lift them off the floor, take them towards the shin. And fold forward as if you're trying to get your nose to your toes. Lengthen through that leg. You should feel a big stretch. The back of that hamstring. Pulling those toes forward, you're going to feel it down in the calf as well. So don't let that bum sag, lift it up. Push down into your right knee. If you push that right knee down, it's going to lift your left hip higher. Going to intensify that stretch a little bit more. Don't want anybody snapping hamstrings though, so please work carefully, listen to your body, work within your own comfortable limit. Take that foot down to the floor. Oh, palms come down. Step back to plank. Belly up. Knees down. Chest down. Little cobra. Shoulder blades back. Lengthen the spine. Tuck the toes. Lift the bum. Downward dog. Right foot is stepping to the top of your mat. Left knee comes down. Push down into that front foot. Down into that back knee. Engage the belly and lift up. Belly is tight. Don't want to dump down here. Lift and lengthen. Up, 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 up. Inhale. Arms high. Heart is high. Really need to push into the floor. Use your feet. Use the leg muscles. You should be feeling this in your legs. Muscles are working strong to keep you stable. And hands come down to the floor. Lift that bum, lift those toes, nose to toes. Oh. And take that foot down to the floor, tuck the toes, lift the knee, step it forward, fold forward. And inhale all the way to the top. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, palms together. Exhale. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Folding forward, knees are soft. Left leg to step back. Press down into the floor, pull in the belly. Lift the heart. Hands together. Inhale. Rib cage. Okay, little change. We're going to twist to the right. So we really want to lift the rib cage up. We don't want to dump into the lower back. We're going to twist to the right and drop this left elbow down over that right thigh. Taking that little twist. Right palm is on top of your left palm. We're pushing down into the hands, turning the ribs, the heart, the chest. Right elbow is up. Taking a little look over that right shoulder. Who's fell over? I know someone will have fallen over by now. Don't worry, as long as you've got soft firm shins, don't fall on the tiles. Next inhale, come lift up. You're nearly top. Lift the bum, that front leg, lift nose to toes. Oh, that's deep. Nice stretch though. Take that foot back to the floor, step it back, hands down, step back. Belly is up, spine is long, knees to the floor, bum is high, chest down to the floor, bend those elbows. Inhale, cobra, lengthen the spine, lift the crown of the head. Tuck the toes, lift the bum, downward facing dog. Nice long spine. Remember that hand placement. Make sure the space between the thumb and the index finger is down into the floor. The backs of the arms, the triceps are turning down towards the mat. Left leg lifting up and stepping all the way to the top. Right knee to the floor. Pulling the belly, ground through the feet. Lift the heart. Remember, rest when you need to. Quite tough today, particularly if you're not used to practicing yoga. Inhale, reach up. Big stretch. This time I'm going to twist to the left. So I'm going to twist away from you, twist into the left, and your right elbow comes down over the left thigh. We're going to push into that left hand into the right hand, twisting through the spine. Be careful of the neck if it doesn't feel good. And back to center, lift the arms and hands to floor. Lift that bum, stretch those hamstrings, lift the toes off the floor, nose to toes. Remember, do what you can, work within your own comfortable limits, adapt where you need to. Foot to the floor, tuck the back toes, lift the knee, step it forward and fold forward. Knees are soft, bum is high. Inhaling all the way to the top. Exhaling, hands down. How are we doing? Oh, Mark Best is watching. Hi Katie. Hi Mark. Jan Turner. Let's go. Okay, we've not finished. Hands together. Inhaling, lift up. Exhaling, fold to the floor. Right foot to step back. Knee is down, spine is long. Left foot to step back to plank. Belly is in. Knees are down. Chest comes down. Squeeze those elbows in. Lift the bum. Down, facing dog. Okay, we're going to make it different now. Right foot is going to step forward, but we're going to keep that left knee off the floor. We need to ground, push down into the floor. Both feet, my left heel is up off the floor. I'm going to move forward just so you can see. Pushing those back toes down, front toes down, pulling the belly. Lift the heart, lift the chest. So coming up into a high lunge. It's getting warm. High lunge. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. This angle in the knee is going to stay the same. We're not going to be coming up and down. We're going to stay the same here. Watch this back knee. It drops down. We push back with the heel. It drops down. We push back with the heel. We're not bouncing up and down this front leg. See, this angle in the knee hardly changes. Dropping down and up. You're going to stay there. I'm going to turn around just so you can see from the other side. Down and back. Down and back. Oh, my knee's making some very strange squeaky noises. Okay, we are going to take a little step in with that back foot so we can take the heel to the floor. Okay, so both feet down on the floor now. Our hips are facing forward. We're going to exhale, fold forward from the hip joint. Want to keep nice straight back. So you might be press on that knee in the front. Your hands might be the top of the thigh, or you may be able to come a little bit lower, little bit lower, little bit lower. But shoulders back. Take the shoulder blades back together. Lengthen through the chest. Push down, feet, come up, scoot this back heel in a little bit so those toes are on a 45-degree angle. Front toes are facing right up to the top of your mat. Ribs, chest and shoulders are facing towards the long edge of your mat. Take this left hip out to the side, reach to the right. Feel this little stretch here. Right hand down, left arm up. Imagine you're doing a crunchy sit-up now. So use your upper abdominal muscles, pull in, lower ribs in, and twist from your waist. Waist, ribs, chest, shoulders up to the sky. And reach up to the sky. Few breaths. Bend that right knee. Lift those arms. All 10 toes facing forward. Hands to the hips. Exhale, fold forward. Soften the knees, lift the bum, lengthen the spine. Another exhale, all the way over. Hands to the floor, relax the neck. Few breaths here. Every inhale lifts your bum a little bit higher. Every exhale, we bend our elbows a bit deeper, drawing the chest between the thighs. Push into the feet. Lift the heart halfway, hands to the hips, strong legs, belly is up, all the way up. Turn those right toes back to the top of the mat. Windmill these arms down to the floor. Left heel is going to swivel. All step back, knees down. I've changed sides on my mat, but you should still be facing the center. Chest down and cobra. Tuck the toes, lift the bum down. We're done. Same on the other side. So left foot is going to step to the top of the mat. Right knee stays off the floor. Really ground through those feet, through the floor. Bend that front knee, pull in the belly, lift the chest. So we've got high lunge. You with me? Yeah, of course you're with me. So this knee angle is going to stay the same. Back knee, we drop down, we push out. We drop down, we push out. Down, belly in, push out. Stay there, stay with me, up and down. I'm turning around just so you can see. Down, push out. Down. Ow. Okay, take a little step in so you can take that back foot to the floor. Straighten that front leg. Fold forward from that hip crease, not from your waist. Don't want to fold forward here. Hip crease. Rib cage stays long. Back stays long. Maybe hands to the thigh. Maybe they can reach the shin. Maybe you can come down to the floor. Shoulder blades back, chest is open. I'm going to take hold behind my back. I'm going to take hold of the elbows behind my back. Just keep shoulders together and heart open. Next inhale. Push into those feet, pull in your belly. It's so important. All the way up. Swivel this right heel in a little bit so this right foot is on 45-degree angle. Your left foot is straight out to the top of the mat. From your waist, ribs, chest, shoulders, facing the long edge of the mat. Arms out. Taking my feet a bit wider because I know they're not wide enough. Right hip sliding out to the side. Reach into the left. Reach, 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 reach. Feel that stretch. Left arm down. Right hand on there. We'll hip. Roll. Zip up. Crunchy sit-up action. Roll. Ribs, chest, shoulders. And lift up to the sky. So to get this twist here, imagine there's a wall in front of you and you're pressing this right hand into the wall. So this is going to help rotate you from the rib cage and the waist. Rather than trying to reach back with that right arm and overextending in the shoulder, this isn't going to help you. Right arm pressing forward, rolling from the waist. Nice, bend that. The feet come all the way to the top. Arms down. Toes facing forward. Outside edge of the feet parallel to the mat. Fold forward. Knees are soft. Folding from the hips. Remember, you can stay here halfway. Bending my knees so I can lift my bum a little bit higher. Exhale all the way over. Hands to the floor. So my hands are about shoulder distance apart. And because I can get my hands flat on the floor, I've brought them in the same line as my feet. So the tips of my fingers and toes are in the same line. You might not be able to get your hands flat on the floor. You might need to bring them further forward to do that. That's okay. Just work with what you've got. Be with where you are. Exhale, we fold deeper. Pull in the belly. Inhale. All the way up. Left toes turning forward. Let's windmill these arms to the floor. Right heel is going to swivel around. Hands down. Step it back. Plank. Knees down. Chest down. little cobra. Okay, we've got one more little section to do. Tuck the toes, lift the bum. Downward dog. Right foot stepping to the top of your mat. I promise this is the last little section. Okay, we need to step in slightly with that left heel and take that left heel down to the floor. So now your left foot is pointing 45 degrees, your right toe is straight up. Bend that right knee, push into those feet, pull in that belly, lift the chest. Okay, feet are grounded. See this right angle in the knee, trying to get low. You might be up here, that's okay. Low as you can. Up into the lower back, so we don't want this action. We're lengthening, lower ribs dropping down and in, be strong in your core. Hands together, lift the heart, lift the chest. We're zipping up pelvic floor, all the way through the abdomen. Little back bend. Few breaths. I'm going to turn around, you're going to stay right there. Okay, so what we want to do now is warrior two. So your left arm is going to reach for the back of your mat, your right arm reaching forward. As we turn, we're moving the chest to the left. So now you're facing the long edge of your mat. The leg position hasn't changed. We've still got this nice deep knee bend in the right knee. Outside edge of the left foot is pushing down into the floor. This right knee might be wanting to roll in over that big toe, so we're going to try and roll it out. Reach through those fingers. Ribs, heart, shoulders facing forward. And then we're going to reach to the right. So bringing the right side of your rib cage down towards that thigh. Reach, reach, reach. See this long line is now created? You can place hand on the thigh or elbow on the thigh. Ribs and chest up to the sky. Feel us twist through the waist. Lift up with that left arm. And reaching over the head. So you've got this nice long line from the outside of your left ankle all the way up the leg, through the waist, through the ribs. Really reach through those fingertips. And then we're going to swivel towards the floor. So your left hand is going to come down towards the floor. Lift that left heel, let the foot move, otherwise you'll twist the knee. Don't want to twist your knee. So all the way down to the floor, both hands. Step it back to plank. Knees down, chest down. Inhale, cobra. Just doing it on the other side and then we are done. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Left leg, step it to the top of the mat. Are we there? Right foot, placing it down onto the floor, so a little hop in. Place that heel down, find your grounding, push into the floor. When you push into the floor, you should feel all these muscles in the legs activate. Pull in your belly and lift up. Remember, we don't want to dump, we don't want this action, lower back. Rib cage is in, hands together. Inhale, lift high. Few breaths. Shoulder blades are down, away from the ears, so we don't want to lift these arms like this and lose the neck. We're drawing shoulders down. Come in this way, just so we can see. Strength comes from here. Heart high. Warrior two. Right arm to reach to the back, left arm forward. Oh look, it's raining again. Oh, surprise, surprise. Reach through those fingertips. Outside edge of that right foot down into the floor. Sit nice and deep. Please watch your knee. You don't want your knee to be coming over your toe. It's going to put a lot of pressure on your knee. So feet are wide enough so that your knee stays over your ankle. Watch that knee isn't rolling in. Want it out over a little toe. And then we're going to reach. Start to reach to the left. Don't look to the left because if you look, the body will turn. Remember, the body follows wherever the eyes go. So we're just going to reach, 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 reach. Hand or elbow on the thigh, or the hand on the hip. Zip up, roll the ribs. Lift that right arm to the top. And then over here. So your arm is staying in line with your ear, As you reach through those fingertips, few breaths. Are we still breathing? I hope so. This is it, last one. Okay, we're gonna rotate down to the floor. So let your chest come towards the floor. Bring that right arm down. Remember, swivel this right heel so we don't twist in the knee. Both hands on the floor. Step back into your plank. Knees come down. Bum to heels. Child's pose. Stretch those arms forward. Few breaths in and out through the nose. Notice what's happened to your breath. Notice if you've been holding on or is it going really fast. Let it all come back down. And then walking your hands towards your knees, press into your hands, lift the chest up, sit back on the heels, and then bringing those legs back in front. I'm just going to move a little bit closer. So you're going to sit in a nice, comfortable, seated position. Maybe trying this cross-legged. Remember, bring yourself on a block or a cushion or a towel if you need to. Bring yourself any higher. Just let the palms turn up to the sky, so I'm resting the back of my wrists on the inside of the thighs. Shoulders are back, spine is long. Just let the eyes close. Breathe in, out through the nose. I'm still here, your screen hasn't frozen. You can stay here now with your breath. Maybe take 5-10 minutes meditation. I'm going to just finish off taking hands behind the back. Take hold of one wrist with the opposite hand. Let the head and chest bow down towards the floor. Taking this moment of gratitude, first and foremost to yourself. If you got through that, absolutely amazing. If you didn't, but you tried anyway, fantastic. Be proud of yourself. It's okay to show a bit of pride in what you can do. Little gratitude to your yoga practice and to someone or something in your life that you feel grateful for today. And lifting the head and chest if you're there. Remember, you can stay there for as long as you like. Short meditation. There is no class tomorrow, Saturday. Day of rest for yoga, for me anyway. You might want to catch up on some of the week's videos if you've not been able to do them yet. Sarah will still be live with her fit class tomorrow morning. And the next yoga is Sunday at 5:30, and we're going to be doing some Sunday yin again, so that's nice stretchy yin yoga. Okay, so stay healthy, most important thing. Stay happy, find something to make you smile and laugh today. And until Sunday, have a lovely weekend, and I shall see you online Sunday. Namaste. Well done, everybody.